Welcome everybody back to Boost Emotion, guys. And I gotta be honest with y'all. Why are you guys even excited about the new Nissan GTR? Why? Why? We're gonna talk about it in this video, the pros and cons, because this is complete utter nonsense. But anyways, welcome back everybody. Welcome everybody to the channel. My name is Boost in Motion. I'm a Nissan Infiniti enthusiast. I'm a car enthusiast, and I report the news. But the thing that really pisses me off is Nissan. Nissan. And you guys, I know you guys rock out. I know you guys follow Nissan. And I give them respect because we love them for the different models from 240s to what they in the Infinity line to the GTR to Maximus to the cars that they built that we continued to love. But I don't know why you guys are continuing to love the GTR and what they're doing with this car. It's like you can be such an enthusiast so much, but at some point you got to call a spade because this is BS. So, guys, let's take a look at this article. This article is from Car and Driver, and we already know that recently, last week, Nissan has updated and released their 2024 Nissan GTR. And you know what's pissing me off about this? I'm showing my emotion in this video because everyone said I've been super cool and calm and everything. So you know what? I'm gonna show some more emotion for you guys, right? They keep making the same car. This car's been running for like 16 years. I am 35, guys. 35 years old. That means this car came out when I was like 19. Do you understand that? I could have had a whole child, a 6-year-old right now, and that's how old this car has been out. And it's still technically unchanged. So the 2024 GTR brings back the T-Spec trim and boasts other revisions. All right, Nissan pulled back the cover of the 2024 GTR at the Tokyo Auto Saloon Thursday with the new old paint options, revised aerodynamics, and minor improvements in the R35 generation that has remained largely unchanged over a 16-year lifespan. The premium T-Spec has 565 horsepower. Guys, this ain't no new numbers. The Nismo variant continues to tune to up to 600 horsepower. Once again, these are no more numbers. Nothing here is new. 6-speed transmission, dual clutch, it's a all-wheel drive. We know this stuff. But what are some of the changes here? Nissan was able to keep the GTR's coefficient drag completely unchanged at 0.26. Of course, because it's the same car. Nothing has changed. The T-Spec trim level returns in 2024, and it comes in 2 exclusive colors. The first, Millennium Jade. They've done the T-Spec already. We've talked about this 2 years ago. The track-focused Nissan variant, the GTR, once again has wider tires, 6-piston, brake calipers, stuff that we also know. Now, here's some of the changes. The rear wing Nismo is roughly 10% larger than it was before and sits at a swan neck supports. The Nismo team also redesigned the front lip, rear diffuser, and canards in an effort to increase downforce without hampering drag. A new Nismo appearance package is available with exclusive red accent raised forged 20-inch wheels and a carbon fiber hood and exclusive engine cover design. The stealth gray paint option is also exclusive to the Nismo trim. Nissan is planning to ship the newest Godzillas to dealerships in the spring, though if you are after the more focused Nismo, you will have to wait until the summer. There's no word on pricing yet, but current models sit at $115,000 for the premium GTRs and $212,000 for the Nismos. Now, here's why I'm going to talk my shiznit on video, and I'm going to make you guys pissed. I'm going to do it because people like my honest reviews, and I'm going to be honest with y'all. I think this is utter BS. Guys, let's get over it. The GTR is dead. It's dead. There's so much other cars that may not be track-focused cars, as you guys will say, but you can get for a quarter or half of the price, and they're still sports models. There's other performance cars out there that are priced better or around the price of a GTR. And I'm not going to give you guys examples because you know what they already are and what exists out here. The fact that this Nissan GTR is the same interior that I had on my 2007 G35X. The same similar infotainment. Nothing has changed. Also, what I want to show you guys is something here, and you guys are going to laugh at it. Sales figures. Because anybody who's a naysayer, I'm going to prove you guys wrong. Let's go at the sales figures. Because now that they basically did a refresh, right? Nissan technically did a refresh. So this is like the third refresh because I think the 27 they also did like a refresh like in 2012, 2014. They gave a couple of additions, but it was still essentially the same car. Then 2017 they went to the more comfortable looking one, and then now they did this in 2024. Are we still having this conversation? How much GTRs did Nissan sell in 2022? Let's exclude 2020 and 2021 because we know what happened in the world and that affects shipments and stuff. That's also why the prices of GTRs went up, which I talked about on my channel on if you guys should actually purchase a GTR or used GTR right now. And I looked at the different prices, the retail prices, and pretty much short answer, but it's probably best if you check out the video because I way more in depth. But no, right now in January of 2023, do not buy a used GTR. Depending on unless it's at a specific price. So definitely go check out that video. It's on my channel. Should you buy a GTR right now or something like that? Cool. So how many GTRs did Nissan sell in 2022? Nissan sold 57 GTRs in 2022. That is new models, right? So that could be priced from the premium from 120 to the Nismos at 200,000. How much GTRs did Nissan sell in quarter four? Quarter four is from October, November, December. They sold one GTR. One. And you know the reason why they only sold one is because there is a change in the market when it comes to interest rates. There is a change in the market when it comes to price of cars. The demand of free money is over. At the start of the year, it was giving away a lot more freer. Now, it ain't none of that. The climate has changed. The GTR is dying. It is dying. And it needs to be dead. Nissan been saying they stop in production. They keep doing it. And knowing that they did this revision, I still see them making this car for 2025 and 2026. I'm sorry. I see Nissan doing this for 2025 and 2026. Nissan sold 227 GTRs in 2021, and in 2020, Nissan sold 304 GTRs. They sold 77 more units in 2020 compared to 2021, with price loss of 25% year to date. I'm not going to use those 2020 and 2021 examples because it was too much free money in the market, so I can't use those numbers. That's why things are so inflated. There was a lot of, I would say, shortages going on and free money, so that's not the real market. That's why the prices of GTRs are going down now, used prices. So so how much does the 2020 GTR cost? Quick example, 113 up to 210. Stuff that we already know. And are there any other statistics that I want to look at here? Let's look at some statistics. That's actually cool. They actually go back based on year to date. That's actually pretty cool. I like that. No, I'll leave the quarter sales and everything like that alone. Let's click this off and let's go back to this one. So all in all, I want to give you guys my closing arguments here, right? I want to give you guys my closing arguments because I know you guys don't want to look at me anymore. I'm not that attractive to look at compared to a GTR. To be honest, I might be better looking than a goddamn GTR. Let me see. Which one? I'd rather have my face on the front of a GTR. But anyways, let me stop playing around. Listen, in my opinion here, my opinion to all my people that continue to watch, that continue to support, and hit that like button. Nissan need to let them die. Let the GTR die. I made 3 to 4 videos recently talking about the R36 and pretty much how it's going to be a hybrid performance car. It's going to have a 6-cylinder twin turbo. It'll have electric assist turbos because the Q60 Black S was the benchmark for it. They're going to make a hybrid supercar. That is all. But they're just doing this just to keep their name relevant and see whatever other money they can continue to make because people are still buying this nonsense. And when you make things look newer, people will be like, you know what? I want the newer one. So this is a way for them to just squeeze a little bit more. It's kind of like what the Mopar community did, what they did with Hellcats and Challengers and Chargers. They just kept on squeezing them out. Let's make this new edition. Let's give them something new right here. GTRs didn't do any of that. I want to tell you guys. They didn't do that. They just kept on giving you the same exact thing. There was no real big difference. Nissan can make a 700 horsepower Nismo. They're just choosing not to. But they can do it. It's not that hard. They can make it bump it up to 650. It'll take 2 seconds. I don't know if it'll need to be any NHTSA recertification or anything like that, or maybe smog or whatever. But they can make the changes with the computer. It's not that hard. So all in all, my opinion is I think they need to let the GTR die though. I think I would have been okay with them just stopping it after 2022 and just let the market chill and then come out with something better. The fact that they keep coming out with these models, they don't understand that they're also affecting the prices of old models. They're continuing to make the market even more GTRs out in circulation, which is okay, I guess, for the buyer in the long term. But my personal opinion, it's too long. The car's been out long enough. Kill it. Let it die as it's supposed to be. I'm going to say it again. There are other cars right now that for $120,000 that you can get on the pre-owned market that are still under warranty that compete way better or nicer or more up to date than a Nissan GTR. Shoot, I'm going to say it on video. The Nissan GTR is a price of like 4 to 5 Ultimas, and those Ultimas interiors are way nicer. I know it's an Ultima, but I'm saying that lets you know how out of date and out of touch Nissan is. And I get that they built a purpose built track car or daily car that's practical, but they did it in 2008, 2009. We are now in 2023. I was 19. Now I'm 35. The market has shifted and changed. Let it die. Let it die. Let it die. So outside of that, guys, you guys have a good morning, good afternoon, good night. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight, man. I really do appreciate you guys for always really showing your support to me, because it's like at the end of the day, I know I'm doing something different. I'm reporting the news, but I'm just tired of seeing this. I'm just tired of seeing this happen into the car community, where we are such loyal enthusiasts, but every now and then we continue to be let down. And just like Toyota and Lexus own, just like Honda and Acura owners, I believe these Japanese automakers, some of them are continuing to let down their car enthusiasts. I think a lot of it is due to the fact that they care more about selling you guys a crossovers or these little Jeep trucks. Like, they care more about selling those cars because that's where the American market or these markets are going. Like, but the car enthusiast is like the minority of their prices, so they don't even really put much money and time into developing cars for us anymore. Period. It is what it is. So outside of that, guys, I appreciate it. Thank you for hanging out with your boy Boost. You guys already know what to do. I think I already said it. Add me at boostinmotion.g, Facebook. Also, you can send me email at boostinmotion@gmail.com. Otherwise than that, guys, I appreciate it. You guys have a good day. Thank you.